Talks with a ballerina when 41 News Today continues. Well, many children love to dance, but one local girl is taking her love to another level. And 41 News reporter Ted Ishler is with a local ballerina this morning who's trying to make it in the big time. Good morning, Ted.
Good morning. Now, you just missed my performance here. Came a little bit too late. But actually, we are here at DanceWorks Conservatory in Leawood, where we have a bunch of girls out here today who are ballerinas and performing, but there's one in particular who has been accepted into a prestigious school in Washington, D.C. Her name is Courtney Thomas. Let's see if we can find Courtney back here. Courtney, can we break you away for a second here? They're in the middle of, what is this, a pirouette or something? She's going to sashay or something like that around over here. Here she comes. Courtney, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Now, tell us about the situation with, you've been accepted into the Kirov School in Washington, is that right?
Yeah, I went there for the summer, and they asked me to come back for the year, and I'm on scholarship. And so I hope it's fun.
Now tell us what that is. You're only 15, and this is kind of like a boarding school. And tell us what that means actually to be accepted into this.
Oh, it's a real honor because there's about 70 students. About 50 of them are girls, so it's pretty select. And yeah, you have school and dance in the same building, and you just dance all day.
Yeah, it's a big thing, and you are one of out of I don't know how many in the country that have tried out for this.
The world. There's people from Russia and everywhere, Ukraine, Romania.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Well, we're going to put you to what it is that they saw, and we're going to have you do your little performance for us. Courtney's getting ready here. We're going to get the music all set up here and everything. She's going to grab her tambourine, a special dance with the tambourine here. So whenever, here we go. Okay. Pretty amazing. I don't know how you can. How can you get your foot up that high to kick that tambourine? I could probably only get it up. I'd have to hold the tambourine way down here.
A lot of practice.
Yeah, very good. And then when actually do you go to school?
September 5th.
September 5th. So we'll be looking for you out there on the stage sometime. And how long are you in school there then?
10 months.
10 months. Okay. And then after that, out there on the stage, everybody will be watching. So you're going to be practicing some of those stretching moves. I'm kind of have the incentive now to try to get that tambourine kick going here.
Be careful, Ted.
Okay.
Sally was a ballerina.
Oh, really?
Nowhere near that level. I tell you, looking at her, she's
you can
phenomenal.
give us a perspective of
that is so
how
competitive
great that is.
too, Ted. I mean, for her to be able to get accepted in that school, that is an incredible achievement for her.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a very big honor.
And we see why now.
Yeah, we wish her well. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
Well, but for one local 15-year-old has a little more adjusting to do than most. As 41 News reporter Ted Ishler tells us, she's on her way to attend a prestigious dance school in Washington, D.C.
For Courtney Thomas, school hasn't started yet, but she's cramming for one of the biggest tests of her life. While the rest of her friends are heading into the 9th grade, the 15-year-old is dancing her way to Washington, D.C., where she'll be a new student at the prestigious Kirov School of Dance.
I love dance. I mean, the more you work at it, the better you're going to get. And if you really love it and you want to be a star, then you have to. you have to continue.
Instead of going,
To keep in training, Courtney practices several hours a day at this Leawood studio. She's one of only 70 dancers in the world accepted into the Kirov program. The Russian-run school trains such famous dancers as Mikhail Baryshnikov. But the road hasn't been easy. Courtney paid for her 3 to 4 hour per day training by working odd jobs, including delivering newspapers from midnight to 6 a.m. several days a week. Her parents say they're amazed at her drive, even though it's also taken a lot of drive on their part.
There's been a lot of miles put on the vehicles, just getting back and forth to class. Her older brother has assisted in bringing her back and forth to class several times. Courtney's always been driven. She's a very intelligent young lady, very mature for her age, and we're all very proud of her.
Proud and a little sad that their young daughter will leave home in a few days. But they say as long as she's living her dream, they'll be here to support and to watch in awe. With photographer Tim Hellick, Ted Ischler, NBC 41 News.
Lovely. Courtney leaves for Washington next week. She attends classes and will live at school.
Her goal, of course, to be a principal ballet dancer in a major company. She's fabulous.
Best of luck to her.
Definitely. And while she